Okay, we're now on systems and processes. Now, systems and processes, again, as I said earlier, they are separate functions, but they all work towards the same end goal. So let's just give some thought to whether you've got processes in place for your business. Let's go a couple of examples if we go through the triangle. Have you got a process for hiring people? Have you got a template of the kind of job description, for example, that you would be looking for different roles? Have you got a process for management accounts on a monthly basis in terms of how they're compiled and whether you've got accurate stock if you hold stock or an accurate debtors list if you are owed money? All those different kinds of things all come under having a system and ultimately a process that then delivers consistency in delivery, because it's consistency that's one of the main attributes that business owners tend not to be able to manage. And the reason for that is because they're so busy. Because I appreciate you've got lots of things going on, you've got phones ringing, you've got customers asking you questions, and therefore consistency tends to go out the door. And the business owners that tend to manage that and who are more consistent tend to have slightly more rigid systems and processes. So a couple more examples. Have you got a process for your sales funnel? Have you got that defined? Have you got a customer journey? What does that customer journey look like from the point that the customer makes an inquiry all the way through to the point that the customer receives their goods or their service? That's another very important part of your business. How do you get your customer? How do you get your product to your customer in the end? Is there a process for making sure that is done? And likewise, how do you deal with returns? I'm not just talking about refunds, I'm talking about maybe exchanges as well. All of those things need to be documented within a system or a process within the business. And finally, how often do you, or will you, or should you, or do you review the strategic elements of your business? How often do you revisit your vision to make sure it's up to date? How often do you revisit the cultural elements of the business to ensure that they are exactly as you want them to be and working in the direction towards which you want to travel? So all of these things come under the auspices of systems and processes. Not the most sexy thing to go through within a business, but a really, really important part of ensuring that we've got the best opportunity to make our businesses the best that they can be.